I feel like I have a sore throat. I'm back from my trip. I don't even know. Did I do a live stream since I've been back? Uh-oh. There's cops next to me. Guess what? Kansas City Police Department, but it's KCK. Kansas City, Kansas. I can record this as long as it's not blocking my, as long as it's not blocking my view. I could record a live stream. I could record a video. I looked it up because I was like, I know in my state you're not supposed to, but let me check Kansas. So, hi Eves Day. I live in Missouri, but I work. Both of my jobs are in Kansas. So right now I'm in Kansas. I will read the comments when I get to work. No, my car is not back. And oh my gosh, I was gonna put the thumbnail with what happened to Aaron's car. Oh, let me turn this around. Let's see if you can see that. Something happened to somebody's car right here. Look on the side of the road. Okay. I don't know what the heck happened right here. Yikes. You see all that? Yikes. Yikes. Man, poor people. Poor people. I know what it feels like to have car problems. You'll never believe what happened. I did to Aaron's car. I'm in Aaron's car. Unfortunately, I'm in Aaron's car. However, I did get back from Dominican Republic on Sunday, and I handled business. I don't even know what day it is. Today's Tuesday, right? Monday, I handled business. So, Monday morning, Aaron's car broke at Amazon. I drove it, and we got that fixed. We got him an oil change. The whole bumper fell off at Amazon. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I was like, I just got in my car, sat there for a second. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. This is the car we're relying on right now. But I did, while I was at the mechanic with his car, I asked about my vehicle. I had already taken my vehicle there 3 weeks ago. But when they told me it was a whole engine need replaced, that was so stressful. I just kind of just took my car home, parked it, and I just couldn't even deal with that problem. Like, I don't know, you guys, recently I'm not able to handle multiple stresses at once. I just can't. Life is just very overwhelming sometimes. And right now, I just cannot handle multiple stresses at once. So I was like, man, my best friend, and you're going to hear this story more than once. If I've already said it, you're going to hear it now, and you're going to hear it again in a normal video because not everybody watches live streams. Not everyone watches the regular videos either, but the people that care to know what's happening will watch my regular video, but may not be here for the live streams. But I just wanted to get this one out there before I go to work, because I've been back for a day and a half, 2 days. We came back Sunday morning, midnight. Yeah, I just wanted to get out a little video right now, okay? So I already knew I needed a new engine, and that's a big deal. And I did buy an extended warranty when I bought the car. I got gap insurance. I got everything on that new car because the old car that my kids crashed, I owed so much money on it. I didn't have gap insurance. I didn't even know what gap insurance was. So I got the whole kit and caboodle on this new car, which I still owe tons of money on. So I sat it there and I was like, forget it. I started using Aaron's car. Aaron goes with his friends to work. He works at Amazon now. And my older son, Aaron's friends take him, drop him to my site, then they go to their site, which is maybe 7 minutes apart. Aaron doesn't like it. It just is what it is, okay? Because I don't start the same time that they do. Anywho, I did take the car yesterday, and I called the warranty place while I was at the mechanic. They spoke to the shop. They spoke to the mechanic and opened a claim You guys, I told you before, I was nervous. I was thinking it's 50-50 chance I'll be able to get a new engine with my extended warranty. Now I think it's a 75% chance I will, but they told the mechanic that I have to call Kia. I have a Kia. I do not recommend Kias. I have a Kia, and they said I have to call the dealership and see if there's some kind of free replacement I could get. So I called yesterday, and I couldn't get a person. I got the receptionist, but I couldn't get the person I need to speak to. I didn't even bother to call today. So tomorrow I'm going to handle that. But I'm feeling very more optimistic that I'll get it fixed, but I'm not sure yet. So I still have a 25% chance that that car's garbage and I just have to pay it off and take it as a loss, or 75% chance that my extended warranty will come through, because the quote is like $7,500 to get a new engine, for a new engine and labor. That's a lot of dang money for the insurance to put out. I think I only paid like $2,500 for the extended warranty, and then I have like a $200 deductible. But anywho, that's that. But Aaron's entire bumper fell off. My son and I, we had to put it in the back seat. Oops. We had to put it in the back seat, and the back seat, oh my gosh. We had to put it in the back seat, but the back seat is smaller than your bumper. So I had to put, basically I drove home, whatever day it was, Monday morning. You guys, I work nights sometimes, so like I'm going to work right now. I get confused which day it is sometimes because it's just a big blur. Oh my gosh, look how many birds are on the line. And anyway, we got it in the car. Security came and helped. He didn't really help. He just said, do we need any help? And anyhow, got the bumper home. Aaron and the older one took it into the house. Then we waited for the mechanic to open. Then Aaron and I went and got it fixed. I have the nicest mechanic place ever. It's a professional place. It's also it's an auto sales. It's like a car lot, a big one on the side, and then it's the mechanic that's connected to them. They are so honest, so nice. Do you know I got a full oil change for his car, and they don't do body work. And he said, I don't know if we could do it. We don't really do body work. But he had the mechanic look at it. Why the heck did I only pay $89 to get a full oil change and to mount the whole bumper on the car? I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I was willing to pay up to $300. Mind you, you guys, those of you that follow me a lot know that I just, oh my gosh, I got to get the new tax for this car because it's expiring this month. Here, I really work at Amazon. For those that are new, that's where I'm at. This big building, okay? I'm on time, thank God. It's 8:03. I don't even have to clock in for a while. So $89. I was like, are you kidding me? I just love them. They don't even do body work, but they just really are awesome, and I trust them a lot. And anywho, I hope that, I don't think Kia is gonna give me a new engine. I looked up my VIN number to see if it was any recalls or anything, and there wasn't. So, we'll see, you guys. I don't know. It's not a real big, it's a huge problem to lose my car if I don't get it fixed, but whatever. That's life. Whatever. It's always something. So, that's not even why I was making this video. That's not why I'm making this video. First of all, did I even put the thumbnail? You probably didn't see the thumbnail. Ooh. Oh, that's a pregnant. I am not pregnant. I saw a closed parking on the other side, but it's for pregnant people. I am not pregnant. No possibilities. I did not come back. Ooh, there's another nice parking though. There's a parking right by the front. I didn't come back with the husband or boyfriend. However, I wouldn't mind a Dominican husband. I would not mind a Dominican husband. And I did meet a Muslim there, but no. He's a Dominican Muslim. Yeah. And I said, is there a mosque here? He said in the capital, there's probably one, but we weren't in the capital. Anywho, okay, so here's a short story for those that don't know. My best friend called me on a Friday and said, I need a trip now. ASAP, I need to go. And I was like, well, if we're going to go and you need it so fast, it needs to be next week because Amazon is closing down on my Friday, which is Wednesday, for maintenance, and I get a paid day off. So I already only worked 4 days, so that gave me 4 days in a row of no work. I do hair. I didn't have any clients scheduled yet because I work around my schedule. So I was like, I could take one vacation day plus the free day. There's 5 days I could do. And she was like, okay. She came to my shop. I was doing hair, and my client I was doing had just came back from Miami, which I do want to go to Miami, but both of my kids' grandmas live in Florida. One lives in Miami, one lives in Orlando. But anywho, I've never been to Miami. Look how close this parking is I'm about to get. There's one there, but they didn't park good. I'm always nervous because his side mirror is taped up. Hold it on, you guys. And I'm not neglectful with his car. I ordered a whole side mirror from Amazon, and it did not fit. It did not fit. I hope I sent it back. Yeah, I must have sent it back and just didn't get another one yet. Okay. I'm at Amazon and I'm early. Okay. So, yeah. So she came. I was doing my client's hair and we were looking up where we're going to go. We wanted to go somewhere in the United States. I'm not going to say why, but we wanted to keep it in the United States, even though we both have a passport. I think, no, the last time I went out the country was for her 40th birthday. We went to Jamaica. That was a girls' trip and it was awesome. It was so, man, I need chapstick. I need some color. I need some color on my lip. Oh, okay. Today's Monday, Tuesday. Today's Monday because my favorite show comes on YouTube tomorrow. Oh, I'm not going to say what it is. Oh, let me say hi. Okay, let me say hi. And let me continue the story because I have work. And I am super fat. I ate so good. I'll talk about that. I'm already down some since I got back on Sunday. I've told you guys forever that if I'm on vacation, if it's a birthday, if someone takes me on a date, I'm going to eat. So I ate. And boy, did I eat. And I took pictures of probably every meal. I am going to show you guys. I want to make a poll. I'm going to do another poll probably too. I don't even have time to be getting all excited about being in the live stream. I got to go in here and pack your boxes. Prime week is coming. So, oh boy, everyone's about to be doing 55, 60 hours at Amazon in a couple weeks. But it's my 5-year anniversary at Amazon on the 5th, and I'm going to get a $1,500 bonus for being here 5 years. I cannot believe I've been working here for 5 years. Like, what? And for those of you that are new, I only started Amazon because that situation we had. I don't want to use certain words because YouTube might be like, don't say that word. So I'm very censored here, okay? But something happened that shut my salon down. So I had no income coming in, and it was only me working. The oldest one was in college full time. I was the only provider in the house completely. No child support, just my income from my shop and my hair. But whatever happened in the world shut down my shop. Everybody had to stay home. But guess who was open? Amazon. That's why I came to Amazon, because I had zero income and I had mouths to feed. And the state of Kansas didn't know how to give me any kind of pay, which I qualified for. And they owe me. They owe me because I was a business owner and they had funds for that, but I never got it because they didn't know how to do it. I'm like, what? Anywho, so within 30 days, I was here. Okay, so I've never worked a labor job before. I've always done hair, and when I was in New York, I was always working at the high school. I was a student aide when I worked there. You guys, I'm just a worker. I am a worker, and I don't love money like that, even though I do want to be a millionaire. Now I really want to travel. I haven't traveled in so long. It just reminds me that I love to travel, you guys. So now I need to get my money up so I could travel. I want to take 4 trips a year. That's my short-term goal. Short-term. Like, there's one I want to take this year, but I want to win it. I want to win it. I'm not going to talk about that now because I need to start work soon. Um, man, if God sends me a man, it's over, you guys. You're going to be like, dang, I guess she sure did want to travel because I just don't have the partner to travel with. That's it. My friend I went with, she's married. She could barely be away from her husband. They could barely be away from each other because they're like joined like that. And I do have another friend, but I have friends, but it's just not people I could take trips with, okay? So I just need my man, but that's not a priority. But woo, did I say this on this channel or the other channel? The guy on the plane? Golly, I wish I would have been more friendly. Because it was a full plane, but it was him over there, me by the window, and an empty seat right there. She was in front of me because we chose window seats. And he was all talky, and he was just my type. Probably not Muslim. Don't know, but you never know. He might. I don't know who Allah is going to send me. He might learn Islam, or I might go with someone that just believes in, that might be agnostic. I might, but I don't want to. I only want a Muslim man or someone that's willing to learn it and then see if it's for him or not. Anywho, I'm all over the place because I haven't talked to you guys in a long time. Okay, so back to her coming, okay, to the place. We wanted a place within the United States, but we're foodies, even though she weighs like 50 pounds less than me or 40 pounds less than me, 30 pounds less than me. She probably weighs 35 pounds less than me. We're foodies. We like to eat. We want it all-inclusive. We could not find an all-inclusive resort, hotel, cruise, nothing that was within our time frames to leave immediately the next week. So we had to go outside of the United States. So we looked at different places. We were pretty open. We were just going by price, whatever. We ended up booking Dominican Republic, all-inclusive. Little did I know, until, who told me this? Oh, the guy at the resort, the Muslim worker on the resort. He said that it's the law that all resorts in Dominican Republic, I think Jamaica too, are all-inclusive. They're all-inclusive. I don't know why, but I never knew that. So when you go outside of the United States, a lot of your hotels will include your drinks. I don't drink alcohol. I didn't have any alcohol, but I did get drinks like virgins. Your food, your drinks are all included. Okay. So anywho, she came Friday. We booked it right then and there. Our flight, we got it on Expedia. We got a whole package with the flight, and the room. It was 4 nights, 5 days. And then we ordered a shuttle because it was an hour away from the airport. And we booked it Friday. We flew out Saturday morning at 6 a.m. Her husband dropped us at the airport. And we were there Tuesday. We came back Saturday. We got home midnight Sunday morning. That was like the most spontaneous thing I've ever done, is to fly out the country within less than a week. But that was cool. She needed a break. I need a break because I have constant stuff going on, you guys. Like absolutely constant. My mind, my thoughts, my stress never, ever gets a break. Ever. Ever. This is my last year. I'm trying. My goal is by May, my youngest kid graduates high school, God willing. And I told him if he graduates high school on time, I'm taking him on a trip like what I just went on. And he said, I guess we're going then. I'm like, I hope so. That's my hard kid right there. I don't know. But I liked his confidence. After that, you guys, I really hope that all of my career goals, my online goals, all the goals that I have for money, I hope that I don't want to say manifest. I hope I put in the work to make it happen, that I can move out. I really want them to get a house, like to buy a house. And I want to put in with it. Like I want to own a duplex or a house, a family house, but I want to live on my own for once in my life. I've only lived alone. I know some of you guys that really, really are true supporters and watch all my stuff. I know you already know some things that I'm going to say because I talk a lot, but I've never lived on my own. Only 6 months. I moved out. First of all, live alone. I moved out from my mother at like age 16, 15, 16, to move in with the owner of the hair shop that I worked at, because we lived in Queens. My high school was in Manhattan. You could look at a New York map. It's so far. And then my job for hair was in Brooklyn. That's a lot of traveling for a 15, 16-year-old. So I rented a room from the owner, stayed there. I did go back to my mother a few times. Then she lived in Manhattan. She lived in Brooklyn. She lived everywhere. And anywho, when I finally lived kind of on my own, because I rented 2 rooms from a family. I had a bedroom and a living room, but I shared the kitchen and the bathroom. And it was a 1-minute walk from the shop I lived at. Within like 3 months, I met my oldest son's father. And then within another 3 months, we moved into our own place. That's only a long time I ever had. And it wasn't even truly alone. So to have my own place, like I would like a luxury apartment, because now I don't even want a house because all my kids are grown. That was the whole point. I was married when I moved from New York to Kansas City. The whole point to move here was to buy a house. But as soon as we got here, the dude cheated on me. The dude, my husband, that I was pregnant with his baby and had a bunch of babies, okay, cheated on me. I cannot be with a cheater. But I don't know why I always have to say this, because if you guys ever see me get married, and I believe in polygamy. Polygamy is what I think is God doesn't have a problem with. And I don't care who judges me. I don't care, because it doesn't even matter. But I don't think cheating and having more than one wife is the same thing. Okay, I don't. That is a whole 2-hour live stream for another day. You could debate me all you want, but you got to bring your Torah, bring your Bible, bring your Quran, because that's where we're going to get why I don't think it's a problem. And I didn't think it was a problem before I was Muslim, when I was Christian. I love to have the debate with proofs from our religious texts, okay? I love it because people judge you, but people judge you less now because now society is kind of making it more okay, which is unfair. It's unfair that now it's becoming more accepted. I don't want that. So I do not want that. I just want my own person, okay? Why is that on? I don't know what button that was, but anyhow, I am jumping all over the place. Let me just get right back to it. Let's see. Okay, so the trip was that long. I'm back to life. I was off plan. My intentions, you guys, my intentions were to eat whatever I wanted, to go to the gym. They had a really nice gym, to go to the gym an hour or 2 a day, to do workouts with you guys live and on the other channel that Nikki and I have, and to do a lot of swimming. That was the intentions. I really thought I wouldn't gain more than 5 pounds doing all that. I really, really thought that. But that's not what happened. I did a whole bunch of nothing but eating. Eating, chilling, relaxing. We didn't turn the TV on even once, though, which Nikki was like, I'm glad we didn't do that. You guys, okay, men, close your ears. Men, close your ears, because this is going to be a feminine menstruation thing I'm about to say. So click off if you don't want to hear it. You guys, I knew my period was coming. And I was like, please do not come on my trip. But I was ready for it. I took all my feminine stuff, packed it in my suitcase. Do you know? Oh my gosh, thank you, Allah. It started the day when I came back. The day when I came back. So I'm full in it right now. Yeah, men, sorry, but that trip wouldn't have been so fun if I was on my time of the month. Like, God is so good. And to me, that's a big thing. Who wants to be traveling? Who wants to be swimming or at the beach on their period? Not me, not me. So, anywho, okay. Look how many miles are on his car. We just got the oil change. Look. That's when he needs it. That's a 2, a 9, and a 9. Yep. 299,000 miles is when it needs the next oil change. Okay. I didn't say everything I need to say. Men, you could come back now. Men, you could come back. No more feminine stuff. Okay. Now, I'm going to read everything. Okay. Hi, Choctaw Girl. Good to see you, too. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Tianka. Right. Yes, very good people in this world, but some not so much. So true. I'm not gonna put the poll right now because I gotta get to work soon. I am hot. Does it feel better out there? Does it feel better? I can't tell. Whew. I can't tell. Okay. I have time. I have time to say, because I don't have a lot of comments. Thank you to those that are talking. So what I'm going to say is Tuesday I got there. First of all, the resort has 3 times a day buffet. The buffet has a bread side, a salad side, a cheese side, a chef side that like makes certain things for you, 2 sides of food over here, fruit bar, dessert bar, ice cream. Did I set a whole bread line? And then whatever drinks you want. 3 times a day. 3 times a day free buffet. Okay. And then they take you to they tell you a table to sit at, and then you have waiters that bring water and drinks. Okay. That's one. Number 2, you have included bars. The 2 bars, we had the party. I'm going to say all this in another video. There's the party pool, and then there's the quiet pool. Okay? Both have a bar. The whirlpool has a bar. The beach has a bar. All included. And this is not my first time at a resort. This is it's probably my 4th or 5th time at an all-inclusive out of the country resort though. I've been to Jamaica 3 times because I'm married a Jamaican. And I've been to Bahamas once. And then I've been to Jamaica 3 or 4 times. But only 2 times were at the resort. Yeah. Yeah. So, and I know cruises are all-inclusive. I'm waiting for my husband for that. God willing. And if I never get a husband in this life, it's okay, because paradise, I pray I make it one day, will be better than all the resorts put together. Okay. Heaven, paradise, whatever you want to call it, is better than our wildest imagination could dream. So that's fine. That is fine. Okay. So Tuesday we got there, we had dinner because we got there in the late afternoon. I had dinner. Boy, did I overdo that one. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I had breakfast, lunch, dinner at the buffet. I think one morning I didn't have breakfast because I was full from last night. Saturday was the day we left. I had breakfast there. Okay. So I ate all of those times. More than I had dessert at all of them, and I had 1 to 2 plates of food. And then drinks. And their drinks, I did have water. I did have diet soda. I feel like their soda is all sugar-free or half the sugar we use in America. I didn't taste any fructose corn syrup in anything. And I had juice. I tried watermelon juice for the first time. That was the last day we were there for breakfast. They had all natural, fresh squeezed juices. Okay, they also had included room service 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. We never got that. And they had a snack bar that was open anytime the buffet was open. We only had that day 1. Oh, day 1 we got there, we had snack bar, then we had the buffet at night. So I ate all of those days. You guys, when I came home Sunday, I was 260.2. 260.2. And when I left, I was either 244 or 248. So I gained 12 to 14 pounds. This morning or yesterday, I've been weighing every day since I've been back. So that was Sunday. Today's Monday. Today I was like 255, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I was. Now let me get to what I'm trying to do. I think I only owe 2 more followers to do their diets. And it's Ray weight loss. She suggested alternate day fasting, every other day keto. I feel like I tried to do that, but maybe I stopped at the end of the 30-day challenge. So that's the next one I'm going to do. And then the final one, and that's 5 days of that, which I'm doing this week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, eating days, Tuesday. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. Is today Monday? Today's Tuesday. Oh my. Okay. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, food. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, no food. That would complete my commitment to her. 50 net carbs or less. Okay. Keto. Ooh, it's hot. It's hot. Ooh, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I did not get dark. I got maybe 2 shades darker. I need to punch it now. I got 2 shades darker. Not even really. Because the sun was not out. I was like, what kind of crud is this? It was so cloudy. But when I looked at Kansas City weather, 90, 95, no. When I came home, oh, I did do a live stream, but I don't know which channel I did it on. Oh, I did it on the other channel yesterday. Okay, I did do one live stream on the other channel. The weather here was better. How? We're close to the equator. How is it hotter and sunnier here? I was like, whatever. It was still fun. So then my last commitment is OMAD soup every day. OMAD soup. I forgot the name of who suggested that, but I'm pretty sure those are the 2 that I have left, and I have fulfilled my commitment to everybody that I put on that sheet from way back when. Way back when. You guys, I will feel good that I completed the commitment to them, because I'm always saying stuff and not doing it, but I mean to do it. I mean well, but I got to build trust. That's the only way I'm going to be successful. I got to build trust. Where is my wallet? Okay, I know my wallet's here. Oh. It has to be, because there it is. Because I put the house key in there. So those are my 2 diets. Now, I have to print out. I have to type. Oh, I feel like my shoulder is so messed up. So messed up. Dang, what was I gonna say? Oh, so what I have to do after those 2 days is, after those 2 sets of 5 diets, the 2 diets, 5 days each. After that, I have to just go into, I have to figure out how to balance being a foodie and a faster, because I'm not doing a good job at that. Even though, yeah, I'm not doing a good job at that. So I have to figure that out, you guys. I don't really know how to do that. I kind of feel like I'm not prepared. I'm not saying I'm not prepared. I just don't know how to do that. How to be a faster and a foodie. I don't know. I'm still on weight loss. I don't know, you guys. But I have at least 10 days to figure that out. But what I do know is I have to print out all of those things that I said I was going to do and implement in my life to keep this off. And I know I gained it back. It's going to be gone so fast, God willing. Like, it's going to be gone so fast. Man, I'm going to show you the desserts. Some people's going to be mad. Some people's going to be mad, but man, they did good. They had like 10 new desserts every day. I wish that we would have did more recording, because we took every single dessert and we tasted it one by one. So we put it on the plate, and then she would choose one. We'd split it in half, and there are these little desserts. She would eat half, I would eat half, and then we'd be like, how do we like it? Then we go to the next one, and they made them all fancy, and every day it was new. Every single day. Okay. I gotta take the ice in. I do not want the water. I want the little cup. I'm late. I have 6 minutes to clock in, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it because I'm here with you guys. Probably gonna be 15 minutes late. This job is so flexible like that. But if I have to save up my time for the next trip. I can't be doing this. I cannot be wasting any minutes because that's exactly how I won't have any time available to go on another trip. Ooh, okay. Oh, I forgot to mention this was an adults only resort. Whew, I'm hot. Okay. Ooh, you guys, the whole bumper fell off. The whole bumper fell off his car. Oh, that's why. This is why. Because this is the water I just dumped out. Because I pulled all the way up and it was already hanging and it just pulled all the way off. Yep. And I was right down there. It was so terrible. I was like, man, it's always something. And I told myself, when you come here, oh, you hear all the birds? Do you hear the birds? When they stop chirping, that's when they just all fly away at once. You'll hear all this chirping, and then it'll go quiet, and they'll just fly away. I went on a walk one day, and I noticed that, and I was like, that's the coolest thing. So I kept stopping every time I heard a tree with a bunch of birds, and every time that's what happened. They'll all go quiet and fly away at the same time. They're all in this tree right here. But I don't have time to be standing here waiting for it to prove myself, to prove the truth, to prove it. These buildings, this building's a mile around and it's 4 levels. I work on the 3rd floor. Okay, so what was I saying? Hi, random hodgepodge, thank you. My Fitbit just told me what day it was. Let me see, what else was I saying? Oh yeah, so the plan is to do the alternate day fasting every other day OMAD for 5 days. And if I fail, I'm going to keep doing it until I don't fail so I can complete that. I have enough time to go in there. I have 3 minutes. You guys, let me just stop it. I'm going to make another video. I'm going to get back to the whiteboard videos, I hope tomorrow. I want to go on another vacation, so I got to start getting to work on time. So I want to stay and talk to you guys, but I'm going to go work. And I can't have phones in there. So thank you for talking to me and watching and liking and subscribing. And I'll be back tomorrow, God willing. Bye.